Okay, so you're here with us on the deep dive because, well, everyone wants to figure out how to make money online, right? I mean, who doesn't?
It's definitely a hot topic these days, and for good reason. There's so much potential out there.
Exactly. But honestly, it can be overwhelming. There's a ton of information,
Yeah,
a lot of it conflicting, and some of it, well, let's just say not so reliable.
that's definitely true. And that's actually why we're doing this deep dive today. We're going to be taking a look at an article from blogwidow.com published just yesterday, April 3rd, 2025. It's called Top 10 Easiest Options for Making Money Online.
We'll be going through all 10 options, extracting those key nuggets of wisdom that can actually help you take action. So consider this your, I don't know, like your cheat sheet or your shortcut to understanding the real potential out there. No fluff, just the good stuff.
This Blog Widow piece is a great starting point, whether you're a complete newbie or you've already dabbled in the online earning world a little bit. We'll break down each of these 10 options, giving you real examples, pro tips, and a clearer picture of how you could actually get started.
All right, let's jump right in. Number one on the list is freelance writing. Now, this might seem like a pretty obvious one, but the article actually highlights it as a surprisingly accessible way to get started. I mean, if you have decent grammar skills and you can string a sentence together, you're already halfway there.
Yeah, and what's really cool about freelance writing is the sheer variety of options available. The article mentions blog posts, ebooks, articles, even marketing copy. The possibilities are pretty much endless. Think about it. Almost every business or organization needs compelling written content for their website, their marketing materials, and all sorts of projects.
It's true. And platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, and Fiverr really make it easy to connect with potential clients. It's like a global marketplace for freelance talent.
Right. And those platforms can be super helpful, especially when you're starting out because they provide some structure,
Yeah.
a way to manage projects, get paid safely. It takes some of the guesswork out of the whole freelancing thing.
Now, here's a tip that I think is super valuable. The article talks about niching down,
Ah.
basically becoming a specialist in a particular subject or industry.
This is a really important point. Think about it. You're going to command higher rates and attract more clients if you're the go-to expert in, say, cybersecurity articles or financial marketing copywriting, as opposed to being just a general, jack of all trades kind of writer.
Makes sense, becoming that specialist in a specific area. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about online surveys and microtasks.
Yeah, now this one might not sound super glamorous, but it is an easy way to make a little extra cash in your spare time.
Like when you're waiting for the bus or something.
Exactly. The article mentions tasks like answering surveys, watching videos, playing games, data entry, things like that. Pretty simple stuff.
And it mentions platforms like Swagbucks, Inbox Dollars, and Amazon Mechanical Turk. Have you ever used any of these?
I've definitely tried out a few just to see what they're like. And yeah, they're legitimate. You can actually earn money, but it's important to be realistic. It's not going to replace your day job or anything.
You're not going to become a millionaire taking surveys.
Hmm.
But hey, every little bit helps, right?
Absolutely. And the article gives a great pro tip here. Sign up for multiple sites. That way you have access to more tasks and higher paying opportunities.
That's smart. Okay, now let's talk about affiliate marketing. This one can be a little bit more strategic,
Hmm.
but also more potentially lucrative in the long run.
Basically, affiliate marketing is all about promoting other people's products or services and earning a commission on the sales you generate. You get a special referral link, and when someone clicks on your link and makes a purchase, you get a cut.
So you don't have to create the products yourself.
Nope. Your job is to be the connector, the recommender. You could share these links on your blogs, social media, YouTube videos, anywhere you have an audience.
I get it. And it makes sense, right? If you're already creating content about a particular topic, say fitness or travel, you can naturally recommend products that your audience might be interested in.
Exactly. The article gives a great example of a lifestyle blogger promoting fashion, beauty, or fitness products. It's all about aligning the products you're promoting with your content and your audience's interests.
The article also recommends checking out programs like Amazon Associates, Share a Sale, and ClickBank. These are big affiliate networks with tons of products to choose from.
And they're well established and reputable, which is important. You want to make sure you're working with reliable programs that actually pay out their commissions.
Okay, now let's talk about something a little bit more tangible. Selling on online marketplaces. This one's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, most of us have probably bought or sold something online at some point. Platforms like eBay, Etsy, and Facebook Marketplace have made it super easy to turn your clutter into cash.
Or even start a small business.
Absolutely. You can sell anything from used clothes and handmade crafts to vintage collectibles and antiques.
Oh, and don't forget about all the Facebook groups dedicated to buying and selling locally. I've gotten rid of so much stuff that way.
It's amazing what people are willing to buy and sell these days. And the great thing about these online marketplaces is that they handle a lot of the logistics for you, like payment processing and buyer-seller communication.
So you can focus on finding cool stuff to sell and taking great photos.
Exactly. And that's actually the pro tip for this one. High-quality photos and detailed descriptions are key. Remember, people can't physically see or touch the items, so your photos and descriptions need to do the selling for you.
Makes sense. Okay, let's switch gears again and talk about virtual assistant services. This one seems like a great option for people who are organized and have good administrative skills.
It is. Virtual assistants provide administrative, technical, or creative support to clients remotely. It's like being an administrative assistant, but from the comfort of your own home or wherever you choose to work.
The article mentions tasks like managing emails, scheduling appointments, handling social media, that kind of thing. Sounds like a lot of variety.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of different tasks that fall under the VA umbrella. And the demand for virtual assistants is growing all the time, especially with more and more businesses operating online.
Makes sense? And it mentions platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Belay as good places to find VA gigs.
Those platforms are definitely worth checking out. They can connect you with potential clients and help you manage the whole process.
Another plus, the article says you can often command higher rates as you gain more experience.
That's a great perk, right? As you build your skills and your reputation, you can increase your earning potential. It's all about demonstrating your value and expertise.
Okay, now for something a little more academic. Online tutoring. If you have a knack for explaining things, this could be a great fit.
Yeah, if you're passionate about a particular subject and you enjoy teaching or helping others learn, online tutoring can be a really rewarding way to make money.
The article mentions platforms like Chegg Tutors, Tutor.com, and VIP Kid. These platforms connect tutors with students all over the world.
And they cover a wide range of subjects too. Math, science, languages, test prep, music, pretty much anything you can think of.
VIP Kid is specifically for teaching English as a second language, right?
That's right. They focus on connecting native English speakers with young learners in China primarily.
And the pro tip here is to specialize in high-demand subjects like math or SAT prep. Makes sense, right? If you're teaching something that a lot of students need help with, you'll be in higher demand.
Definitely. It's all about finding your niche and focusing on what you're good at.
Okay, now let's get creative. Print-on-demand services. Have you ever heard of this?
Oh yeah, print on demand is a really cool business model. Essentially, you design custom products like t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, whatever, and a third-party service handles the printing and shipping when someone places an order.
So you don't have to worry about keeping inventory or dealing with all the shipping logistics.
Nope. You're just the creative mastermind behind the designs. It's a great way to monetize your artistic skills without having to invest a ton of money upfront.
And the article mentions platforms like Teespring, Redbubble, and Printify as good options for setting up your print-on-demand store.
Those are all popular choices. They make it super easy to upload your designs, create your products, and start selling.
It gives an example of an artist selling their artwork on apparel, which makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you could create t-shirts with your unique illustrations or designs, or coffee mugs with funny sayings. The possibilities are pretty endless.
And the pro tip for this one, social media and paid advertising. You got to get the word out about your awesome designs.
Absolutely. Promoting your print-on-demand store is crucial. Social media can be a great way to reach a wider audience, and paid advertising can help you target specific demographics or interests.
Now let's talk about drop shipping. This has become a super popular way to start an online business.
Yeah, dropshipping is really interesting. It's another model where you sell products online without actually holding any inventory yourself.
So how does it work?
Basically, you set up an online store, and when someone orders a product from your store, you then purchase that product from a third-party supplier who ships it directly to the customer.
So you're basically the middleman.
In a way, yes, you're connecting the customer with the supplier and taking a cut of the profit.
But you don't have to deal with any of the physical products.
Nope. No storing, no packing, no shipping. It's a pretty hands-off approach to e-commerce.
Sounds pretty appealing, especially if you're just starting out and don't have a lot of capital.
Exactly. It significantly reduces the financial risk and barriers to entry. The article mentions setting up a Shopify store and sourcing products from AliExpress as a common way to get started with dropshipping.
And what's the key to success with dropshipping?
The article gives 2 great tips. Focus on niche products and optimize for conversions. Niching down allows you to target a specific audience, which makes your marketing more effective and potentially less competitive. And optimizing for conversions means making sure your website is designed to encourage people to buy.
Okay, we're nearing the end of our list now. Let's talk about stock photography.
This one's for the visual creatives out there. If you have a good eye for photography, you can actually earn money by licensing your photos online.
So like selling your photos to websites and businesses.
Exactly. Platforms like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, and iStock allow you to upload your photos to their marketplaces, and every time someone downloads and uses your photo, you earn a royalty.
So it's a way to generate passive income.
To some extent, yes. Once your photos are uploaded and approved, they can continue to earn you money over time.
Cool. What kinds of photos do people usually sell?
Well, the article mentions nature scenes, cityscapes, that kind of thing. But the pro tip here is to focus on in-demand categories.
Like,
Think about what businesses and websites need photos for. Business, health and wellness, technology, those are always popular categories.
that makes sense. All right, last but not least, we have YouTube content creation.
Yes, the dream of becoming a YouTube star.
It can be a lucrative career path, but it's definitely not easy.
That's for sure. But if you're passionate about a particular topic and you enjoy creating videos, YouTube can be a fantastic platform to share your knowledge, your creativity, and potentially earn a substantial income.
The article mentions several ways to monetize your YouTube channel, including the YouTube Partner Program, sponsorships, affiliate marketing, and even selling your own merchandise.
There are definitely a lot of different revenue streams available to successful YouTubers.
And what's the secret sauce to YouTube success?
The article emphasizes three key things: finding your niche, being consistent, and engaging with your audience.
So it's not just about making videos, it's about building a community around your content.
Exactly. It's about connecting with your viewers, responding to comments, and creating a sense of belonging.
So there you have it, theblogwidow.com, top 10 easiest ways to make money online.
I know we went through them pretty quickly, but hopefully this gives you a good overview of the possibilities out there.
It's amazing how many different ways there are to earn money online these days. Whether you're a writer, a photographer, a teacher, or just someone with a knack for finding deals, there's something out there for you.
And what's really cool is that a lot of these options can be combined. You could be a freelance writer who also does affiliate marketing, or a YouTuber who sells their own merchandise.
Exactly. The possibilities are endless. But the key is to find something that aligns with your skills, your interests, and your lifestyle.
And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person might not work for another. It's all about experimenting and finding what resonates with you.
So as we wrap up, here's a question for you. Which of these online income streams sparked your interest the most? Was it freelance writing, drop shipping, maybe even starting your own YouTube channel? Whatever it is, we encourage you to do some more research, explore the possibilities, and see where it takes you.
The online world is constantly changing, so who knows what new opportunities will emerge in the future. But the important thing is to stay curious, keep learning, and never stop exploring.
And that's a wrap on this episode of The Deep Dive. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.